addiction for most things. Kicking the nuts and IV of vodka. Just saying. Trevor, what's up, buddy?
Hey, Dr. Drew, how you doing?
Good.
Good. Listen, I've been, I guess I've kind of come to the realization I've been like an alcoholic. There's alcoholism in my family. It took me a long time to get sober. I've been sober for like 7 months. But
cool.
Kind of the rumor around, different programs and stuff like that is that alcoholics are physiologically different than normal people.
Completely, genetically different. In fact, there's going to be an over-the-counter genetic test available in about 2 months. Just talking to the doctor at UCLA that sort of worked on this, called the A1 allele test, that can tell you if you have one of the major genes responsible for this disease. There are a series of genes that have been associated with it. Basically, it's a brain disorder or brain disposition that predisposes to be very attracted to thrill and to have a great intolerance of anxiety and intolerance of lack of stimulation and to be rather sensitive. There's all kinds of little features to this. And one of the things that happens is if you have this kind of a brain, if you cross a certain threshold with alcohol or substances, the drive systems become altered in such a way that all the motivational systems of the brain become focused on the pursuit of the drug. So things like reproduction and going to work and your family and your friends, all that become far less important than gratifying that drive.
So how would I find out for sure, like, if that's really the case? I mean, if I didn't have that gene or if I wasn't...
Trevor, if you having... listen, here's the definition. Family history, which you've given us that.
Right.
Ongoing use in the face of adverse consequence, which I'm sure you have that story.
Yes.
And denial, which is what you're struggling with right now. So there you go. That's the disease. And if I can predict with very high accuracy that you have the gene based on that. And if you want to look for that test to confirm it when it comes out in a couple of months, you're certainly welcome to do so.
Yeah. Just curious, but it is a process, and it is something that I don't think for me, I haven't gotten through it all, even in the last few months. But
yeah, you've got to really capitulate to this whole thing. And if you haven't capitulated, you may not be ready. Maybe you have to go test it again on your own. Rachel, what's up?
Hi, I just had a quick question. I'm in a relationship with a guy that's in a band that tours. And
well, funny you should say that. We've got Ville Vallo, lead singer of Him, in here, and they tour all over the world. Does your girlfriend go with you?
Huge fan.
Oh, you're huge. So this is basically just an excuse, Rachel, to give us a call, right?
No, I'm really curious as to how he keeps his relationship going while he's on tour.
It is hard. It's always been hard, because...
How long have you been with this girlfriend?
I've known her for about 6 years, maybe. I've been officially together for 2.5. We've been living together for that. And
how long you've been in a band for 10 years, touring?
Well, I started playing music when I was 7 years old, but now I'm 29, so I've been... Actually, my first gig was when I was 13, so I've been touring around.
What I'm getting at is, though, that you had many years of touring unattached. And it really was sort of disgusting yourself with that finally motivated you maybe to... I hear a lot of guys out on the road, they go, I've had enough of this crap, I'm going to get a girlfriend, and it's not so tempting anymore to sort of stray because they've had enough.
No, actually not. No, because I was a late bloomer anyway, so... hold on. I've never slept with a girl on tour besides my girlfriend. So... and the one before.
And the one before, okay.
Yeah, so, never.
So
when I was single, I didn't, but I started music because I started playing music so young that I didn't have the interest for girls. I was into Sabbath, and that was, I felt ecstatic when I was able to play music in front of an audience.
Yeah.
So that's what drove me. I didn't start because of money or girls or fast cars or whatever, the... L.A. dream, the 80s Mötley Crüe type of thing.
Right.
So that never interested me. So
interesting.
No, but it's just it is very hard. It's very, very hard. But I get to see her maybe once a month.
Do we need to know what motivates Rachel's boyfriend? Why is he in a band?
Well, he's actually in an up and coming band. He's doing really well, actually. But it's
Rachel,
hard because
Rachel, you didn't ask my question. Why is he in a band? If Ville was in a band because he loved music, loved performing. Why is your boyfriend in a band?
It's his passion, definitely.
Just the performing. He's not interested. The lifestyle issues are not distracting to him. It's just the performing.
Correct. Yeah, it's just about the music.
That's good. That's good.
Then it's not so hard to maintain the relationship, I wouldn't imagine. It's still a distance, though. It's hard, 19.
Yeah, it is a pain. It is a pain because, well, it's easier if he's still just touring the States. But, I'm from this distant country, Finland, and we're touring all around the world. Like, now we're going to... Australia and Japan and stuff like that. places where the time difference is more than 10 hours, and it's not easy to be in contact even with via phone. So it's a pain, but it's also the sweet feeling of longing that you know that there's somebody waiting for you at home. And my girl, she's doing stuff for MTV in Scandinavia, being a VJ, and she knows about traveling, so she knows a bit about what I'm going through as well. So that makes it easier.
Who's having the problem, Rachel? Both of you, or you, or the boyfriend?
It's a little bit of both. Mainly me, just because I've never had to do a long distance relationship before. So
in general, yeah. How long is he gone at a time?
Usually 2 or 3 months.
Oosh.
And it's hard because I'm going to school here in Boston and he lives out in California. So even then, when I'm having a break, it's like difficult to see him even when I'm home. So
where are you going to school?
At BU,
Boston University. Well, in general, rule of thumb here, I'm not telling you what to do, but rule of thumb, I don't think it's a good idea for college students to have long-distance relationships. College is really an opportunity for you to dig in with a new community and explore who you are and establish a sense of yourself in an identity in a new peer group. And, BU is a good-sized school. Boston's a huge town. There's a lot you're going to miss by having yourself emotionally tied up with someone who's 3,000 miles away and a moving target. And by the way, maybe, having trouble himself maintaining celibacy or whatever it is you guys have agreed to. So just in general, it's just a rough idea to do this. And if you love each other and you want to do it, enjoy. But boy, these things, you at 19, these relationships usually don't last anyway.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So what are you studying?
I'm actually going to be into entertainment business.
Law?
No, just like booking or managing, something like that.
Interesting.
So you're going to be traveling a lot as well.
You're going to be in Los Angeles in no time.
Yeah.
All right, Rachel, thanks for your call.
Thank you.
All right, I'll tell you what. We will take a break right now. When we return, we're going to hear a song from him.
Oh, wow.
And we've got Ville Vallo here, and I want to hear more about your family of origin and the interesting place your dad worked, I heard about. It sounds very interesting.
I worked there as well. So.
I'll say no more. Phone number is 1-800-LOVE-191. We'll be right back.
Loveline, we'll be right back.
Loveline with him, Ville Vallo, or Bill Light as I like to call him. We're going to hear a song called Wings of a Butterfly in just a second. We'll hear a phone call first from Nikki. Hey, Nikki, you're on Ville.
Hey.
Is this Ville or Villa?
Villa.
Ville.
Yeah.
It's towards